Time for another episode of Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers, and we go all the way out to the West Coast, the very northwestern point of the United States, and welcome in Maddox Haley from the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Maddox, pleasure to have you along. So many things to get into. You are having a sensational season here for Gonzaga, but I want to just start with this, my man. Watching video of you play, you just seem like you're having an absolute blast out there. How fun has this year been for you in Spokane?
I mean, it's probably one of the funnest years of my life playing baseball, and results help, but it's definitely like the team energy that our team brings to like every game. Like every game's competitive, and we just have so much fun playing.
Yeah, so talk to me about that team energy, because you can see that it's not just you; it's guys like Ryder Young, Mikey Bell, all those guys. Like they foster this really positive energy that you can see play out on the field. How was that chemistry built so well in the offseason? Because I mean, you're one of the new guys that comes in and jumps into the fold and makes this team what it is. But you guys just seem like a really cohesive unit.
I mean, it starts with the guys from like last year who have been here for multiple years, or guys who knew what the team was about. I remember getting here like my first week, and Mikey invited like the whole team over to his house with a bunch of the guys that he lived with, and was like it was like the first weekend we were here. Like I got here on a Friday, and the next day we were over at his house, and everyone was there, and we're all hanging out. And so it starts like first day of like really making sure like every guy on the team knows that they're a part of like this team. So it was really fun.
That's awesome, man. That's great to
Yeah.
hear. You're on your fourth school here with Gonzaga. You started at San Diego State. You're a San Diego guy. Then you go to San Joaquin Delta,
Yep.
Southwestern College, and now you're here at Gonzaga. What was it that brought you to the Bulldogs?
Honestly, it was the drive that the coaches had to recruit me. I mean, they put a lot of effort in to make sure that I felt like I was wanted. And going from someplace like San Diego State, where I didn't play a lot, I wanted to make sure I felt like I had the best opportunity to play, and like the coaches wanted me to be on that team. And also like the team energy. Like when I came for a visit, one of the guys, like I showed up to a series where they had a game, and like I was in the locker room with them before the game, and the guys were having fun. And so kind of was like, this is like the energy I want. Like no one was really tense. Like everyone was really lax right before a game. Like they were 3 hours away from a game, and everyone's having fun.
Okay, well, there you go. That just kind of bleeds into the positive energy we're seeing this year on the field. Talk to me about the recruitment process of you getting recruited by Gonzaga and coming eventually to Spokane, because you get this call from a guy named Mark Machtolf, and you know, unless you're in Spokane in the Northwest area, like you may not know who Mark Machtolf is, but he's a legend, right? This is his 36th year at Gonzaga, 13 years as a hitting coach, 23 years as the head coach. So you get the phone call from him. Where does it go from there? What was that like?
We kind of just started off like getting to, know each other, and like kind of what was the program about, what was I about. And I was having a great season down in JC, and so I was, feeling real good. And he saw that, and I mean, the recruiting coach came to watch me play, watched to practice. And so he actually gave me his number, and so we started talking like that. And so it was a nice, easy process, and led to here.
There you go. There you go. We're chatting along with Maddox Haley here on Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers, the one of the most feared hitters in all of the country, the fourth best average in the nation at 436 currently, and riding a nice little 22 game hitting streak as we speak here on Monday, April the 13th. Playing for a guy like Coach Machtolf, he's been at Gonzaga for so long. He just lives and breathes hitting, which is what you've been doing all year. I'm sure he's been such a phenomenal resource for you. What's the biggest thing you've learned from him?
Consistency. I mean, if you consistently he always talks about like getting that 1% better each day. Like no matter if we travel, like when we travel a day early so we can get on the field and practice. He always talks about every practice, if you get 1%, by the time season comes around, you're so much better. And, everyone knows like after a game, or like if we travel, we fly home, we wait till we have our meeting until after we get off the plane, on the bus. Like we're sitting on the bus right before we go in the locker room, and everyone knows what's coming. He's going to say, go to class and tomorrow we're going to get that 1% better. And so that's what he talks about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's a unique ritual. I
Yeah.
respect that. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. So getting 1% better, because it's a phrase that's tossed around quite a bit. Like
Oh
people
yeah.
say, get a little bit better here and there. What does getting 1% better mean to you?
To me, I think of getting 1% better as like making sure, like, if you had a mistake or you felt something in your game that you want to improve on, you don't have to fix it tomorrow, but you have to like start the process of, okay, here's what I want to do, here's what I want to feel. And like if I work towards getting that, that's that 1%. I don't have to fix it that day. That's more than 1%, but I definitely have to acknowledge, like, all right, this is what I can improve on. You can self-assess like how you played in your game. And Skip talks about that a lot too, is like, don't look at the result of the game of like, even if you went 4 for 4, you can enjoy that 4 for 4, but you could have done something better, and self-assess, like, if you went 0 for 4 but had 4 great swings, like, you can't beat yourself up about that. Like, you have to really look at how you performed. Like, did you do the right thing in the dugout in between innings? Like, what were you doing during the game? Like, everything can go from just being little here to big eventually during the season.
No, yeah, I get that. It's both ends of the spectrum. That's
Yeah.
actually a really unique perspective on that. Well, one of our partners that continually gets 1% better every single day, our friends at Home Field Apparel. Shout out to the folks at Home Field Apparel, homefieldapparel.com. 200 plus teams now represented by our friends at Home Field, providing quality, thoughtful apparel across the entire college sports landscape. You can go check out their Michigan and UCLA national championship collections. Tons of Gonzaga gear on there as well. The denim and suede 90s dad hats for 100 plus schools. So much to find at homefieldapparel.com. You can definitely get all the Gonzaga gear you need. Just make sure you check out homefieldapparel.com. Maddox, are you a dad hat guy? That little flimsy kind of little lighter hat? You're not wearing one right now. I think you have a trucker hat on right now. But
I have a ton of hats. I love hats, but no, I
okay.
got a big head, and so I can't wear a small hat. Like, it just makes my head look huge.
I got you. Well, listen, hey, Home Field's got a lot of trucker hats up there too. Some bigger puffy hats as well for your bigger head. But
Yeah.
they got everything you need. So you can check them out. Everybody listening here can check them out as well. You talk about getting 1% better. Let's kind of break that down into two parts of your season, because the season for you starts. You play sparingly the first couple of weeks, and then boom, like you're a mainstay in the lineup and dominating starting in March. Those first few series, what was that like? Because I'm sure you were just itching to get on the field and show what you could do.
Yeah, I absolutely was. Like, I wanted to get on the field, but towards the end of the fall, I didn't put up results that I wanted. Like, I knew my role coming into the year was going to be that bench bat. And I thought, all right, like, take advantage of your opportunities, play as best you can, and control the controllables. Like, I I had appendicitis in the fall, so I had to get my appendix removed in the fall. And so I missed like a month and a half of the fall. And so kind of wasn't great for me in the fall. And then towards the end of the fall after Christmas, I didn't play great at all. And I saw myself, I'm like, all right, be realistic with yourself. Like, you can't expect yourself to start every day when people are putting results up in the fall that, like, what you need to do to be in the lineup, and you haven't done it. And so I was expecting to be that bench bat, and I was just ready to take opportunities. And it really came down to like games, pregame and pregame BP. And my dad talks about it a lot. He says, win every BP and treat the BP like it is your game. Like, if you're not playing in the game, you can't focus on like, oh, I'm not playing, I have nothing to go off of. Like, how did my pregame BP go? Like, was I swinging it good? And if I swung it good that day, that's a win. Like, and if I didn't, like, how was my throws, like in the outfield, or how am I feeling the ball in the infield, like during pregame? Like, that's my game. Like, I know I'm not going to get in the lineup, or I might get a pinch at bat, but I can't expect a crazy result in one at bat and like base my whole day off of that. Like, if I have a great BP and then go out and I fly out, ground out, like, baseball's hard. Like, if you take your best swing, like, you could ground out, you could fly out, like, but if you get 25 swings in BP and 20 of those swings are beautiful line drives or home runs or whatever, you're like, that's a win. My swing feels good today. And so that's what I was kind of focusing on the start of the season. And I really felt my mentality switch of like, dang, I'm not playing, to like, I'm just going to try and like have fun during BP and like crush balls. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know exactly because I haven't asked him, like, but I'm not gonna ask Skip why he put me in the lineup. I'm just
No.
thankful. But I was feeling good in BP, and we were playing a series in Oklahoma, and I could not keep the ball in the yard. Like, I was hitting balls out in BP all the time. Like, balls were just jumping off my bat. Like, even balls that I'd miss or hit off the end were going out by, I mean, the ball jumps there, but
Yeah, it does.
still, like, you got to hit a ball hard to get it over the fence. Like, and so I was hitting good and gave me a shot in the lineup that day. Went 1 for 3. Week later, gives me another shot. Week later, comes around, play multiple games. When a guy got injured for like a week, got in, played solid, and then came down to USD where I played all 3 games and had a good series, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, good is putting it lightly. You had a tremendous series. Yeah, that was clearly the turning point for your season right now, and you just continued to be as consistent as you can be. As you brought up that Coach Machtolf has taught you consistency. Well, you have a 22 game hitting streak. You've hit in every game except for your first one of the year at Texas State. 12 runs batted in your last 5. You had a 5 homer week at one point. Like, what is this feeling like when you can just do no wrong at the plate? Like you said, the balls in Oklahoma, they were just jumping off your bat and you were hitting them off the end.
Yeah. I mean, it felt great, but like baseball is such a high-low sport. Like, it was almost kind of nerve-wracking to like, I've never played like hit the ball that well in my life. Like, multiple home run games in the matter of 3 games. Like, I was just like, every ball I hit in the air was going out, but it's more of like, dang, I just like, I wanted to be that consistent player for the team, like the consistent swing, and like just wanted to like, now I'm thinking like, I want to do something every game that helps my team win. And I mean, I'm the DH right now. Like, we got great guys in the outfield and make amazing plays and everything like that. And so I'm not in the outfielder in the field that can save a game or anything like that. I can't make a game-saving play. So I'm thinking like, how can I swing the bat or get on base to where I can help the team win? And that's like, if I can scratch a run for the team, like that's a huge win for me. Like,
Yeah, I
feels
mean,
great.
you're making your team that 1% better every single day when you step out on the field and put those good swings together and connect on those bats. And it's turned you into a 436 average, 7 home runs, tied for the team lead with Ryder Young, 28 RBIs, tied for second on the team, 10 doubles, only a 17% strikeout rate, and a 1.222 OPS. And the funny thing is, you bring up the fact that baseball is a really hard game. You're making it look so easy right now, and yet you're only hitting 4 out of every 10 balls. Like, that's the crazy thing about this game, right? It's like you fail more than you succeed, and yet you're having one of the best seasons in college baseball right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, and I'm not taking any of it for granted. I'm so happy. Like, but I've said one thing to our hitting coach Ryan. During the fall, like, I made a joke to myself, like, this is like right towards the end of the fall when I wasn't hitting great, and I kind of made a joke. I was like, I'm just saving him for the season. And I mean, I really hate like talking like stats and whatever. And like, I don't like looking at my stats. I don't like looking at anything. And like, I just want to play. And like, my goal every day is just to like one knock. And if I get that knock, then I'm just working hard for that second one. Like, can't ask for too much. Like, I'm not asking to go 4 for 5 with a home run. Like, if I get one knock and it's a bleeder and it scores a guy from second, oh my gosh, let's go.
If you hit a little toe tapper off the end of the bat and it just dribbles up the third base line and you're at first, who cares? You got on base. You got
if
the knock.
I got on base and my team clutches up and I come around to score, like, perfect. Like, our coach talks about how, like, when we have a guy on third, and our team talks about how well, he brought it up. He's like, if you hit a ground ball to the second baseman or the shortstop with the guy on third and less than 2 outs, it's like hitting a home run. Like, you just hit a home run. And so, like, I mean, you scored 1 run, got an RBI, like, it's huge.
Man.
So
Mark Machtolf, everybody. The guy is a visionary. He really is.
Yeah.
So is Maddox Haley, our guest right now here on Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Maddox, when we come back, I'm going to ask you about the pain of an appendicitis and getting your appendix removed, because I've never felt that, and I bet you have some stories about that. So we'll talk about that in 60 seconds right here on 3.
All right, sounds good.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
What if you could throw MLB-style pitches anywhere without breaking anything? Introducing the Borgoball. Designed by former Division I players and a small family-run brand, this foam baseball is safe to use anywhere, including indoors. Featuring raised seams that mimic a real baseball, you can feel and see the spin of a 12-6 curveball and a sweeping slider, or watch a sinker plummet to the plate. Time to turn your space into a mini baseball diamond. 4-packs are available for just $20, but the family fun backyard memories, those are priceless. Use code BORGO10 for 10% off your first order at backyardbaseballbros.com today. All right, back on Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. Maddox Haley of the Gonzaga Bulldogs is our guest, one of the top hitters in all the nation right now, a 436 clip. But he mentioned early on in the podcast that he had his appendix removed in the fall. So, Maddox, I teased it before the break. I got to ask you, man, I still have my appendix, thankfully, knock on wood. What is that pain like? Because I've seen people go through it, but I've never felt it. So what related in some way to some pain that some everyday person has felt, or can you?
I mean, it's kind of weird. It felt like a really bad stomach cramp, but that just wouldn't go away. Or like if you had a really bad stomach ache. I luckily caught it before it burst. So yeah. It was really weird. I went to dinner one night and we were coming back and I'm like, my stomach was just not feeling great. I don't know if it was like the food was bad. So I went to sleep, fell asleep. I'm like hoping by the next day, like my pain would go away, and woke up and it felt the same. It like hurt to walk. Like I was walking and it was like like my stomach was hurting, and like we had practice that day. We had this was like in the middle of the fall. So we had like started ramping up, and it was like one of our big scrimmage days. So we had like 2 7-inning games that we were going to play. And I was like, really, like I wanted to play, and like, you know, like everyone's going to get up, like you're hitting and you got to show what you show what you can do. And so I show up to practice. I went and took like one swing. Like I try and like rotate my body, and like, I can't, like it hurts so bad. I tried jog, like can't move. So I go to our trainer and he like lays me down on a table, starts pushing on my stomach. And he's like, yeah, you might have appendicitis. Like, so called the team doctor, sent me to the emergency room, and like this was on a Tuesday or Monday. And that night I was in the emergency room, like I peed in the cup, ultrasound, like got my blood drawn, and they're like, yep, you have appendicitis, like you need surgery. That night had surgery, came home at like 1 a.m., fell asleep, and like, I mean, luckily they caught it, but so I didn't really feel the brunt of the pain. But surgery was easy, like three little cuts, like right through my belly button, under it, and right under that, and just took it out.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it sounded like you just needed to shed the weight of your appendix, and that made all the difference, right? That unlocked this hitting, extravaganza that you have had here in 2026. I got to ask you about the game against Washington State, because you hit that run rule walk-off homer. It gets ruled foul. Then they reverse it, and you put on this great show, go back to the plate, you mimic the swing, you do the trot around the bases. That was such a bizarre series of events. What was going through your head during all of that, and what made you decide, to go back and do the mimic swing and the truck, because it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I like remember sitting in the on deck circle, and like the guy who was up next, Ricky Sanchez, I was talking to him and I hit it and I had no clue if it was fair or foul. I didn't even know it was a walk-off like run rule, because I knew we were winning by so much that I was like, all right, sweet, we're winning. Like, let's go hit. Like, we are smoking them. And I'm having a good game. And so I have no clue. Like, I hit this home run. Like, I'm sitting there, like, they're reviewing it. I never look at the scoreboard because I'd never look at it because I'm up there and all my stats are up there. And
you don't want to see the numbers. Yeah.
I don't want to, like, if I see it or anything, like during a game, I see it tick down or I see it go up. I'm like, oh, I get excited or I get sad. No, I don't want to look. Yeah. Like, sometimes I'll look at the clock that's under it, but don't look at the scoreboard. And I don't even know. So they overrule it. And I'm like, I'm telling Rick, I'm like, there's no way they overturn it. Like, even if it was fair, like, there's no way. Like, I've never seen that happen. Like, have you ever seen a home run that was called foul be turned fair? Like, I've never seen that. And so I'm sitting there like, it's a strike. Like, I hit it foul. It's a strike. Like, I'm just going to go hit again. Like, there's no way. I'm telling him this. And they come around and he calls it a home run. And I went, like, I was like, put my hands in the air. I was like, no way. And so our entire team jumps out of the dugout, and they're the ones that like, they wanted me to like swing and like go crazy, like fake swing and go crazy. And obviously I wasn't going to do that. Like, we're up by so much. Like, I knew they were going to tell me like they told me I have to run around the bases and like do everything.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell me I had to start at home. I wanted to do that. I thought it was gonna be fun to like start in the box, and like I was gonna swing and everything, but they wanted me to like go crazy. And so then Skip was like, no, don't go crazy or anything. He was right there. He's like, make sure you do what you're supposed to. And so I was like, all right. So I swung and like put my hands up, pointed at the dugout, and I'm rounding around the bases, and they start running off the field, like the other team. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Like, why are they running off the team or off the field? And I like I'm like, what's going on? And I like hit second and I look at the scoreboard and I'm like, oh, it's run rule. And so I'm running home and I'm like I didn't even realize it was a walk-off. Like, I was kind of like confused and I was like, what's going on? Like, I thought I just hit another home run. Like, I thought it was cool, but I didn't think it was like that amazing. Like, oh yeah, I hit a home run, like going around home.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, when you don't look at the scoreboard, you have no idea what the score is, right? You're just trying to get a knock. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to get a knock.
I only don't look at it when I'm up there. Like, I'll look at it as soon as I'm off. Like, some schools, like I remember playing, I don't remember where it was, but they had the clock right beneath like where it showed your average.
Okay.
And so I kept like trying to look at the clock, like the pitch clock. And I'd be like, I didn't want to like look at my average or like see where it is, because I just don't want it to affect me. And so I kept having to like look around and like look somewhere else. Like, I'd look and then like turn my head away. And so like as soon as my face disappears and all my stuff goes away, I look at it and, you know, outs, whatever, strike count or pitch clock. But
yeah,
in that moment, like, if I'm up on it, I don't want to look at it. Like, I'll look at the clock, look at the pitcher, but not everything but like the stats. The stats are, I just want to play, have a good game. Nothing stats worries, you know?
So we gotta get in contact with the video board crew in Spokane and be like, hey, listen, when my man is up, like, nothing. No stats. Just clear the board. All right? Yeah. Like, just clear the board. We don't need it. Because that'll help you, right? Like, you got to get that little hometown help, right?
I mean, I don't need them to change it for me. Like, they can leave it up there. I just don't look at it. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I look at other people's stuff. I think it's cool that, like, I mean, our scoreboard's so
this
nice.
Would just be for you. This would just be for you. Everybody else, like Ryder Young, he gets his stats up there. But like Maddox, clear the board. Nothing. Just put the headshot up. That's it. Just see the face.
My roommate's peeking in right now.
Who's the roommate? Is he on the team?
Yeah, Brendan Comerford.
Okay. All
Great
right.
guy,
Very good.
team guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Mhm.
Hey, got all right. So when you do the home run celebration,
Yeah.
do you guys have props? You have a home run thing you guys do in the dugout? Because
We
those
do
have
now.
become popular. Okay. What do you
We
got?
do now. We have one of my other roommates, he went to the team store, like the Gonzaga store, and we found this huge foam finger. Like it's like one of those Hulk fists like you have as a kid where
Yeah.
it's like huge and you like put it in your hand and like, but it just is sticking one finger up and has a big GU logo on it. If you go to our Instagram, you could see it. And he bought it, and he was actually the first person to hit a home run and get to use it. So it's like our home run celebration. Like we run in the dugout and put it on. And Bo Schinkel, he bought it, and he hit the first home run and he was his first of the season. So he's our like speedy guy, like doesn't hit a lot of home run, just smokes the ball and gaps and everything like that. And so we were telling him, like, you bought the finger, like it's only right that you have to hit the first home run and use it. And he did. Like,
that is I think I did find it. All right, we're putting this on the screen. This is live podcasting, folks. We are sharing the foam finger for those of you watching. There it is, right there. That's the foam finger. Who's that in the middle? Who's screaming right now? Who is that?
Ryder.
All right, that's Ryder. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ryder's got the foam finger, but that is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
A Gonzaga branded foam finger.
Yeah.
That's tremendous. Okay. Heck yeah. All right. I love that. Great find. I have another foam item I'm going to see if you've heard of.
Okay.
This is called the Borgoball. Have you seen this guy before?
I have not. No.
Okay. So what this is a foam indoor baseball. All right. It's a foam ball, but it's got raised seams. So you can feel the seams. You can throw a pitch. You can whip out a little two-seamer, throw a slider, splitter, anything you want. I can throw it. I retired from baseball as a junior in high school, but I can still throw cool pitches with this. You can throw it. You're not in the outfit right now, but you can throw this thing around whenever you want. So this is brought to us by our friends at the Backyard Baseball Bros. Go to backyardbaseballbros.com, 4-pack for $20. They're amazing. They have baseball, softballs, bats, strike zones. They got it all. They're awesome. So this is not in the Gonzaga locker room. Not yet.
No.
Okay. Well, they're West Coast guys, actually. They're Cali guys. So I'm kind of surprised it hasn't made its way up to Spokane yet. But what they've offered to do is for every team that we find that doesn't have this, we're going to send a 4-pack y'all's way. You guys can mess around with them, make some videos, put some stuff on social. You can use it as a training tool, though. You can actually learn how to throw pitches with this. And the best part is it's foam. You can play with it indoors. You can play with it in your dorm room. You won't break anything. It's fantastic. Bring it home to San Diego. Bring it to the beach. Doesn't matter. Wherever you want to go. Like, you're all set. So we're going to get a 4-pack of these your way. But what they do on the podcast is they sponsor a segment called The Moment That Delivered, which basically is just a moment that lives rent-free in your head from your career as a baseball player. So when I say that to you, what comes to mind as a moment that delivered?
It'd have to be 2 moments that are kind of bizarre.
Okay.
It would be the walk-off home run.
Yep.
That's a run rule. That's pretty crazy. And last year, I've never been thrown out of a game before, like ever. And at my JC last year, I hit a home run in like the 11th inning. The team we were playing hit 2 home runs in the 9th to tie it. And so it was an intense game, and I hit a home run, and I pimped it, but I didn't pimp it like crazy. Like, I just jogged out of the box. Like, I was held my bat for a little, and like 11th inning home run, like, cool, like gives our team the lead. Like, all we got to do is now go get 3 outs. And I'm a big pine tar guy. Like, my bat is black. Like, there's no, like, our bats we swing like the new Marucci bats, which have like the green from like the barrel down.
Okay.
And there's no green on my bat. Like, no green. And so I'm swinging my bat last year that I swung, and I have pine tar all over my hands, and I go to like let go of the bat. Like, I give it a little toss, like, okay, I'm hyped up, like as anyone would do. And the bat stuck to my hand, and I flipped it, and it went a little too high. Like, I went to go flip it like kind of out and sideways, and I flipped it. And as I let go, it went up, and it flipped above my head and came down and hit my head. and it hit my head, and I laughed to myself as I was running down the bases. But when it hit my head, I like looked at their dugout to see if they were like laughing at me, because I was laughing at myself. And the umpire thought I was saying something to their dugout, and I hit home, and he threw me out of the game. Home run counted. Home run counted. I got escorted off the field, and I watched from the parking lot next to our bus of us get the last 3 outs and win the game. But like, and then luckily, because if you get thrown out, you can't play. I don't remember the rule, if it was like the next
One
game.
game. Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
We had a video of it. Luckily, like my junior college records every at bat, like all the guys take on an iPad, and so they sent the video in of like, they challenged like the fact that I didn't actually say anything, because it hit my head and I like peeked over for a second, but I didn't say anything, just ran around the bases normal, hit home, threw me out, and they overturned it, and so I got to play that next game.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And no concussion.
No concussion. It just nicked my helmet, but I thought it was kind of embarrassing. Like, cool moment, flip the bat, and then it hits your head. Like, all right, like,
yeah,
you're being cool to looking kind of dumb.
Listen, it's all in good fun. You were laughing at yourself. We can't be anything if we can't laugh at ourselves, and we have a little embarrassing moments. It's part of being human. All right, couple more minutes here with Maddox Haley here on Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. I know you're an avid wakeboarder in addition to playing baseball. What's your favorite trick to pull off on a wakeboard?
Probably a board grab. Just, makes you look like you're higher, especially in the videos. Like, you can do all these spins and everything. I'm not crazy at like wakeboarding or anything. I'm not one of those pros that can do flips or anything like that, but a board grab, toe, middle, or the back, like, you got to bring your knees up, makes you look like you're higher off the water. You pause the video and take a little screenshot, like, looks like you're like 10 feet in the air. Like, looks cool. And so, yeah.
All right. I like it. Listen, if I can just stay up on the board for 10 seconds, I think that's a win for me. So the fact that you can do any trick is impressive to me. The name Maddox, how'd your parents come up with that?
My dad was originally he wanted to name me Red, and I'm a ginger, and he didn't know that. Like, they came up with this name. My dad just wanted to name me Red. Like, my initials are MPH. Like, we're a huge car family, like miles per hour, Maddox Patrick Haley. Like, so is my cousin. Like, me and my cousin have the same initials, like, huge car family. Like, we love outdoors. We love, like, we go to the sand dunes and like dune buggies, motorcycles, all that stuff. And so, yeah. And so, but we're also a huge sports family. And so my dad had MPH for like cars, and then Maddox for baseball. Greg Maddox.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. That's awesome. I did not know the MPH thing. That's really cool. So now the question is, what car do you drive?
I have a Ford F-150. It's lifted and it's got all the bells and whistles and train horn on it and everything.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that is perfect. When you aren't playing baseball, what are you doing?
I mean, golf during the baseball season is probably golf.
Okay.
Summer, going to the river, going on the boat. Wintertime, before season, like during the fall, we go to the desert, camping, all that stuff. But no, huge outdoor. I mean, if I'm hanging out with the guys, like in our living room here at this house, we have 3 PlayStations set up in our living room, and we have 3 monitors. We play MLB The Show on, and we also have 3 TVs.
What?
So we have 6 screens in our living room right now. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You have 6 screens, man. That is that's something else.
Great. We play baseball and then watch baseball on the TV, like Wheels. We watch YouTube videos of like college highlights. Yep. And then we'll watch our own games. Like, if we have a good game, and like the guys that play, if we all have a good game collectively, or if like 2 guys have a good game, we'll fast forward through the other guys. Like, I don't want to watch my bats today. We'll skip over them. And so we'll watch our game over. Like last night we were playing MLB The Show, and we turned our game on, and we just wanted to watch like our at bats and like kind of everything happen. And we do that a lot actually. Like, or we'll watch like just music videos while we play, like just country music for a long time. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. A couple more minutes here with you. Best food spot in Spokane.
I mean, Chick-fil-A and Cane's is good all the time, but like what I've never had before coming here is Houston hot chicken. I believe that's what it's called. They got like a fry bowl or something. It's got like chicken, French fries, there's sauce over it. Like me and my roommate Ryder lives here.
Okay.
If we are like get out of class at the same time together or anything, we're like, it's also like $12. So, and it fills you up. And so it's really nice to eat. It's not the healthiest thing to eat ever by any means, but tastes good. And yeah.
Y'all are lifting. You're playing baseball. You'd be fine. You burn the calories right off. It don't matter. So, all right, you're a San Diego guy. So I have to ask, and you're very outdoorsy. Beach or mountains?
Mountains. I do surf. I don't say I do surf, but I can surf. Like I have a surfboard and everything. During COVID, I was surfing all the time. But like mountains, like desert all the way. Like snowboarding, I snowboard. Like lakes, like yeah.
Okay. I was surprised by that. I was gonna guess beach. All right. Listen, I'm glad to be wrong. I'm glad to be wrong, man. All right, we will end on this one. When people hear the school name Gonzaga, they think Mark Few and basketball. And look, rightfully so. Like that, incredible stretch. Like no shame on that. Tell people why they shouldn't sleep on Gonzaga baseball.
Well, my dad says it best. Like we are a fun team to watch. Like every game that we play, like no matter how much we're down by, like we are a fun, like every guy in our lineup can change the game with one swing. Like we are just a fun team to watch. Like it's not like you go through the 1 through 5 of the order, 1 through 6, and the last 3 guys are like they're hitting 250 or 200, and they like have no home runs and like a couple doubles. Like our whole team hits bombs. Like we're a fun team to watch. And like yesterday, we were up by 7 runs. Gave it up, unfortunately, but it happens. Next inning, like in a blink of an eye, we score 3. Like just in a matter of seconds at USD, Ryder, we're down in the 8th inning or in the 9th inning, and he hits a 3-run bomb, take the lead. Like huge swings at huge moments, and like that's kind of what our team does. Like we love those big moments. We love late innings, and the bottom of our lineup, no matter who it is, like they rake. Top of our lineup rakes. Like every guy in our lineup is just on.
That's awesome stuff. Gonzaga 20-14 on the season, 9-3 in the WCC. Winners of 7 in a row. They just swept Portland in a 3-game series at home, and like Maddox said, they just hit. They scored 8 or more runs in 6 of those 7 during the winning streak. Tied with San Francisco for the top spot in the conference as they bid farewell to the WCC. The Pac-12 is calling next year for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. That will be awesome for the new look Pac-12. Maddox, hey, really appreciate the time, man. This has been awesome. Looking forward to following you and the Bulldogs as you try and get back to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2022. Good luck to you and the rest of your fun-loving bunch the rest of this year. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much.